Hi, I'm Gretchen with the Catholic Company, and I wanted to do a short little video blog today on how to make a good examination of conscience. I'm a new Catholic. I had to go through the Sacrament of Reconciliation for the first time last year. It was very nerve-wracking for me, so I hope that I can give you a few tips on how to do a good examination of conscience. First, there are a lot of books on either how to make a good confession or how to make a good examination of conscience. It's basically two different ways of saying the same thing, and usually books on examination of conscience help you to examine your life for any sins or failures or weaknesses by one of two paths. Usually the primary way is through the 10 Commandments. So you can either open your Bible to the Old Testament, find the 10 Commandments, and go over each of those and find where you failed in the 10 Commandments in your life, or you can get a book to help you, and it'll actually list the 10 Commandments with specific questions underneath each commandment that will help jog your memory for any sins that you may have committed that you've forgotten about. So that's one way that books usually do examination of consciences. Another way is they go over the virtues. So according to Catholic tradition, there's 7 virtues, 4 cardinal virtues and 3 theological virtues. The theological virtues are faith, hope, and love. And this is actually my preferred way of doing an examination of conscience because it's just easier for me to see my sins when I look at them in light of the virtues. So that when I go to confession, I say I failed against the virtue of faith by doing this and this. I failed against the virtue of love by doing this and this. So that's just a way for me to know that I'm doing a good examination of conscience, that I'm being honest without being too lenient or too overly scrupulous. You don't want to go in either one of those directions. You just want to be honest. So that's just the way that I prefer. Another way that you can make an examination of conscience is by opening up your Bible to Matthew's Gospel chapter 5 and reading the Sermon on the Mount and going over the list of Beatitudes there. There's 8 Beatitudes that should mark the life of the Christian according to Jesus, and you can look over that and quickly know where you fall short by doing that. So those are just some tips. Don't take my word for it. Definitely talk to your priest about this and find the way that's best for you to do your own examination of conscience. But that's what helped me, those 3 ways, especially the virtues. That's the way that I prefer. It's the easiest for me, and it kind of keeps me from going too far in one direction, to being too loose or too strict on myself. So I hope that helped. Good luck. Go to the Sacrament of Reconciliation often. I go once a month. It's awesome. I get the grace that I need to live the life the way Christ wants me to. So I fail a lot, but I go back and then we're all good. So I hope that helps. Good luck. Thank you.